They say nothing changes if nothing changes. That's actually an effective way of describing how growth works. Growth doesn't always look like chasing new things. It often looks like quietly repeating the right things. The power of repetition is often underestimated. I want to talk about 5 reasons why repetition is mastery. Reason number 1, mastery is built in the boring. Mastery is built in the boring. Now that's a tough thing to hear, right? Because we live in a world that tells us that if it's not glamorous, if it's not flashy, if it's not TikTok famous, then it's not worth doing. But here's the truth. Growth is not born in the spectacular. It's not born in the extraordinary. It's born in the ordinary, in the boring, in the consistent. Doing the same thing over and over again, that's where growth compounds. That's where the skill improves. That's where the outcome changes. And so it is with our habits, our goals, and our lives. Reason number 2, discipline equals motivation. You won't always feel like doing the thing you know you need to do. If you wait until you feel like it, you'll never do it. Motivation is fickle. It's inconsistent. It ebbs and flows. It rises and it falls. What carries you when motivation fades is repetition. When a habit is formed, when you've done it enough times that your body knows what to do, your mind knows what to expect, that's when you can rely on repetition to carry you. That's why they say discipline is more important than motivation. Motivation can take you from point A to point B. But discipline will take you from point A to point Z. Reason number 3, new isn't always better. We live in a culture of constant reinvention. While there's nothing wrong with evolving and becoming a new version of yourself, it can also become a distraction. What if you already have what you need to succeed? What if you already have the skills, the tools, the knowledge, the information to get the result you want? What if you just lack consistency? What if the problem isn't that you're not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough, but that you're quitting too soon? Maybe the primary obstacle between you and your goal isn't a lack of resources, but a lack of consistency. Reason number 4, consistency builds confidence. Doing the same thing over and over builds confidence because it gives you evidence. Each time you do the thing, each time you repeat the habit, each time you keep your word, you're building a case study of evidence that says, I can do this. I am capable. This is possible. Confidence isn't born from thinking, I can do this. Confidence is born from doing it again and again, until there's no doubt in your mind that you can. Reason number 5, growth isn't a rush. Slow, repeated action will always beat fast, sporadic action. Growth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time to build muscle, to change habits, to transform your life. Here's the beautiful part. Small, slow, repeated actions compound over time. Like dripping water that wears away stone. Like the sun that slowly weathers wood, like the consistent wind that bends bamboo, small, slow, repeated action bends and shapes our lives over time. We think growth has to be dramatic. We think we must reinvent ourselves every 6 months. We think we have to do a million different things at once to grow. But the truth is, growth is often quiet. It happens behind the scenes, in the mundane, in the ordinary, in the everyday. That's where the power of repetition lies, in the everyday. Whatever you're working toward, whatever goal you've set, embrace the power of repetition. Don't be afraid to repeat the same habits, the same routines, the same actions over and over again. It's in the repetition that you'll find mastery. It's in the consistency that you'll find success. It's in the boring that you'll find brilliance. So go out there and repeat your way to greatness.